everyone. I'm so happy to have you here today. It's fantastic to see how many of you are joining us. Thank you so much. And could you be kind and let me know if you can hear me okay and see everything all right? And just in case, keep it in mind, if there is any issues, don't hesitate to drop a quick message in the chat. Just let me check if everything's okay. Okay,
all good.
Perfect, wonderful. So it looks like everything is running smoothly. Thanks a bunch for joining us today. I'm Ina, a senior account executive at iSpring, and I'm a B2B result-driven expert with 9 years prior experience. And I'm confident that effective e-learning solutions will help you increase your company's ROI and employee efficiencies. And employees are the engine powering company success, right? So, and I can assist you to adapt business needs to solution capabilities and help with smooth implementation. So this is my colleague, Natalie. Hi, Natalie.
Hello. So yes, I'm Natalie. I'm a senior e-learning consultant here at iSpring. I've had the pleasure of working with over 300 companies throughout North America, helping them customize e-learning solutions to fit their specific needs. And I can genuinely say that I absolutely love what I do. I truly believe that effective compliance training can be a game changer for businesses, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about how iSpring can help you tackle compliance training challenges head-on. With our tools, including robust reporting and supervisor dashboards, you can ensure 100% completion rates and gain deep insights into your employees' training process.
Okay, wonderful. So guys, in today's session, we will cover the following. First of all, we will go over what an LMS is. Next, we will list some of biggest challenges that come with maintaining compliance training. Then Natalie will demonstrate key features in iSpring LMS and show how each of these challenges can be overcome with iSpring Learn LMS. During the session, feel free to ask any questions, please. You have them. And the question tab is going to be on the right side of your webinar window. We will save some time for a Q&A session at the end, no worries. So I'm sure that you all are well aware that compliance training isn't just a box to tick, right? It is critical investment in your organization's success. By prioritizing compliance training, you can mitigate risks, avoid costly legal penalties, and safeguard your company's reputation. Failing to meet compliance standards can be a costly mistake. Just consider these eye-opening stats. Binance faced a staggering $4 billion penalty for non-compliance, while JP Morgan was fined $200 million for record-keeping violations. And Marriott received $124 million fine in 2019 alone. But it's not just about the financial risks, right? Non-compliance can be jeopardize safety, potentially costing lives. So clearly the stakes are incredibly high. So of course, we all want to remain within the compliance zone, but meeting compliance brings its own unique set of challenges. So let's continue with some compliance challenges. First of all, a complex regulatory environment. If your company operates in multiple regions or industries, you often have to comply with a wide array of regulations and standards, which can be complex and constantly evolving, right? Of course, employee training. So this is the main focus at iSpring. And we understand that ensuring that all employees receive adequate training and compliance requirements can be difficult, and especially in large organizations with diverse workforce populations. Documentation and record keeping. So maintaining accurate records and documentations to demonstrate compliance with regulatory requirements, it is crucial. However, Manual record keeping process can be stressful and prone to human error. Resources constraints. Limited resources, both in terms of budget and personnel, can be posed to maintaining compliance standards. And of course, data security may be the most popular, right? And with increasing concerns about data security and privacy, organizations must navigate complex regulations such as GDPR or CCPA, which can be a daunting task. All right, so I'm just curious, as we've gone through these very thorough list of challenges, do any of these sound familiar to you? Which challenges do you run into at your workplaces? So now you see the question on your screen. Could you be kind and just reply on the right side of your webinar window? We're just curious to see what is going on in your company.
Yeah, right. We will get the results from the participants within just maybe 30 seconds or so, because there is a little delay between YouTube and the streaming. So let's see. We are going to have some of the answers, hopefully very, very quickly. But before we have, Ina, how about your clients? What do they say are the most frequently met challenges?
From my experience, record keeping and data security are the most popular. So I'm not sure, Natalie, what about you?
I would say data security and privacy. Our clients, they are really concerned about that.
Right.
And I think it's okay. It's important. And it's crucial, I believe. Yeah.
Matthew is sharing that it's actually all of them from 1 to 5 without any specific preference or priority. But I do notice that probably the most popular ones are 2, 5, and 4, which are employee training, resource constraints, and data security and privacy. So I'd say we have quite a diverse list of answers in the chat, which means that all of the challenges you've picked, ladies, are quite relevant.
Wonderful.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So insightful. Thank you so much for sharing. And just in a minute, Natalie will show you how iSpring Learn LMS can help you overcome these challenges. But let's back up for a second and figure out what an LMS is in the first place. So an LMS, short for Learning Management System. It is a tool designed to streamline and improve training and learning in any companies. It acts as a central hub where employees can access training materials and courses whenever they need them. iSpring Learn LMS can help increase employee engagement and productivity and measure employee satisfaction index, which is important. That will help you contribute to the success of the organization. So right now, Natalie is going to take a lead on that and show us how exactly iSpring Learn can help you address the previously mentioned challenges. Natalie, please.
Yeah, thanks, Anna. So iSpring Learn gathers all compliance training materials in one place, simplifying access for employees and keeping them informed about regulations. And first, iSpring Learn can be like a knowledge hub for all your compliance training and different other training materials. So right now I'm in the administrator portal on the learning content tab, and this is how you can basically put all your content together. So let me just open one of the compliance training courses. And first, yes, you can create an outline in the course. So it can be like one learning module if needed, or it can be multiple learning modules. And you can combine them into sections, divide them into sections, and even add live events. So if it's going to be like blended learning in your organization, so you can have like webinars or maybe workshops just within one course outline. Then let me switch to the availability tab. First, you can divide your employees into corporate-like branches, and this option may help if you need to assign different compliance courses to multiple departments, or distribute different content types to workers in states with different laws. And with iSpring Learn, assigning courses to employees is very easy. You can, like if we take a group, you can set rules to allow the LMS to automatically enroll new hires in compliance training courses once they are added to, let's say, a new hires group. We can do the same for any other department or any other group, so you can combine them. Then if we go to the enrollment tab, so LMS administrators, they can also easily add employees manually. So by name or search with advanced parameters to add a group. So we can do that by department or again by job title maybe, so job specific training or group name, even login or first name. Okay. And right now I'm going to switch to the completion tab just to let you know about certificates. So certificates, they provide like tangible evidence that employees have completed required compliance training. And this documentation is crucial for audits, and I'm sure you know that, crucial for audits, demonstrating that the organization is meeting regulatory requirements. And in iSpring Learn, you can issue unlimited and time-limited certificates. So time-limited certificates, they are especially helpful for compliance training. So you can create your own template, customize certificates fields, and it's very easy to do. Ina, passing the mic over to you.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much. So right now, check out these harmful stories about the recent incidents involving H. Western & Sons Limited, a cider manufacturer. H. Western & Sons Limited faced a fine of £1.4 million after a tragic accident resulted in death of grandfather celebrating his 65th birthday. The accident occurred when a secure barrier pierced through a vehicle's windshield and fatally injuring the victim. An investigation by health and safety executives revealed that company failed to conduct adequate risk assessment and neglected to implement a secure system for the barrier operations. So this highlights the importance of thorough risk assessment and properly safety protocols in the workplaces. In another incident, two companies were accused of inadequately managing the safety procedures for lightning protection work. And as a result, they were fined over £600. So it's like a lot, It happened after the death of a worker who fell from building roof in Warrington in England. So this underscores that critical need for proper planning and risk assessment, especially in high-risk construction environments, is really important. These incidents serve as a stark reminders that neglecting health and safety measures can result in significant financial penalties, as well as tragic loss of life and severe injuries. So to mitigate such risks, companies in various industries, including healthcare, manufacturing, engineering, and constructions, are turning to iSpring LMS. As iSpring LMS helps ensure compliance with health and safety regulations, thorough risk assessments, implementation of safe work systems, and regular equipment checks, as well as comprehensive safety training for employees of all ages, as we are all different, right? So Natalie, could you please show us how companies can enhance productivity, minimize risks, and uphold their moral obligations to keep their employees safe?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's awful to hear about those cases of negligence. Actually, of course, there are many ways that an LMS can make your safety compliance training more effective. And this is where an LMS really shines. So iSpring Learn I hope you can see my screen now.
Yeah, we can see perfectly well.
So iSprint Learn lets you create interactive and engaging compliance training courses using multimedia content, quizzes, and simulations. And this will ensure that your employees, they stay engaged with the material they are supposed to review and will increase learning retention. Right. Flexible delivery options, again, through an LMS, they enable self-paced learning or instructor-led training, accessible anytime, anywhere, and at any device. And built-in assessment and quizzes, they measure employee knowledge and comprehension, ensuring effective training. And right now on the screen, you can see just one of the examples for the compliance course. It's called Fraud in the Workplace. And you can, as you see, you can make it really interactive and engaging. And this in turn just increases knowledge retention and help them digest knowledge better. Right? Thank you, Anna. Now your turn.
Wonderful. Great, thanks, Natalie. You actually shared my favorite course. I love this part, you know. So let's move on. In the business world where making money is a top priority, the risk of non-compliance, like facing financial penalties, you know, tax issues, or any insurance problems are significant. And failing to meet reporting deadlines or keep detailed record can lead to fines. So many companies underestimate the importance of compliance, but the truth is the costs and risk of non-complying with regulations can far outweigh the investment in compliance efforts. Ignoring compliance can end up costly much more in the long run. So guys, just consider these stats from the Pohnman Institute of Global Scale report. And you can see that on average, compliance costs around 5 million, but non-complying can cost over 14 million. And over 7 years, the average cost of non-compliance has increased by more than 45%, you know? And a single non-compliance event can cause companies to lose on average 5 million in their revenue. Of course, depends on their size. So, Natalie, can you walk us through how iSprint Learn can help prevent the above mentioned, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me just go to the right place. And just wanted to let you know, like iSprint ensures everyone is fully trained on important topics, reducing compliance risks and mitigating the potential for costly penalties and revenue loss associated with non-compliance events. Investing in comprehensive training becomes a prudent financial decision in light of the significant revenue loss from such events. And our reporting tools, they go beyond operational proficiency and they serve as financial safeguards by minimizing the risk of errors that could lead to financial penalties. With compliance costs rising, the value of accurate and efficient documentation cannot be overstated for financial protection. And with iSprint Learn robust reporting capabilities, companies can track essential metrics such as course progress. They can track completion rates, learner results, attempts and answer breakdowns. They can see user feedback, track on-the-job training, and of course, certificates. This comprehensive tracking allows companies to stay on top of compliance requirements and make informed decisions to protect their financial interests. So let me just go into one of the reports here in iSprint Learn. And as you see, they can be customized. So you can customize your reports by adding filters like completion date, if you want to see department progress or maybe see the user status. And you can even add new fields to filters. So add new filters basically, and just get the information that you need, that is needed for your organization. We can select the time range, we can select the learning item, or even an enrollment type. And this is how it is usually displayed, so how administrators see that. And of course, we can just select what columns we would like to be displayed here. So for example, we want to see the user creation date. And for this report, we don't need to see total time spent. All reports, they can be exported, CSV or Excel spreadsheet. You can create a template, again, just to save your time if you run such reports on a regular basis. And of course, what is more important, you can schedule them for delivery. So if other stakeholders, they are not ready to waste their time on running those reports in the LMS account, you can just type in their email address and choose the recurrency, and they will be emailed to them automatically. Another thing, let me just switch to the leadership portal. I'd like to show you the supervisor dashboard. I love it, to be honest with you. And basically, supervisors, they have access to a dashboard that tracks overall learning progress, highlighting employees who grasp work standards and regulations well, and those who may need support. If an employee isn't engaging in online learning, such as not visiting the portal or completing courses, so like here, supervisors are promptly notified, enabling swift intervention. And the dashboard provides insights into how many employees have completed training programs and how many haven't started yet. In the main panel, the user issues, this block informs you about employees who missed deadlines or failed tests, helping you address user issues promptly. So for example, you can remind your team about assigned quizzes or investigate why they haven't visited the learning portal recently. And the dashboard also includes filters to identify employees who may need support in e-learning and those who consistently complete tasks on time and are enthusiastic about taking extra courses. So by leveraging iSpring Learn's reporting capabilities, companies can maintain compliance and protect their financial interests, you know?
Yeah. So guys, you can make your leadership very happy and with iSpring LMS. And by the way, according to Forbes, iSpring LMS is in top 4 because of our deep reporting section. So just keep it in mind. The next point is about resources constraints. So LMSs are super cost effective when it comes to training. With everything online, there is no need for expensive in-person sessions, flights, hotels, and automation reduces the administrative burden on HR and training teams, freeing up resources, energy, time, of course. So e-learning can help prevent potential damage from compliance risks, since taking the avoidance route can be more expensive, as we talked about it earlier, right? So one fantastic way that the LMS can save time and cost is with automatic re-enrollment and notifications. So Natalie, could you please share your screen?
Of course. All right. Yep. Compliance training happen. Let me just quickly switch to the administrator portal. So compliance training happens regularly, meaning that employees, they often need to retake courses. For example, you might want your team to stay up to date on safety rules or other compliance topics. And with iSpring Learn, you can automate course re-enrollments at set intervals, so you don't have to manually enroll users. So for example, I can go to the completion tab. So I just went back to the compliance training course to settings, and I see completion here. So remember, we just wanted to issue the certificate, and now we can enable re-enrollment. So we can do that. Let's say they have completed your training and you want them to retake this course in 11 months after course completion. So the system, iSpring Learn, it will automatically re-enroll them in this course. And you can do the same for time-limited certificates. So let's say 30 days before the certificate expires, users will be automatically re-enrolled in this course. Plus, iSpring Learn sends automatic notifications, making it effortless to keep everyone in the loop. And it comes with ready-to-go messages for important updates, sending them via email and directly to the learning portal. But you can also customize the message, create a attractive subject line, so depending on your needs. And basically, these notifications, they ensure that important messages reach your team when they need them most, right? And whether it's about a new course, a webinar invite, or a reminder about overdue assignments, or maybe upcoming deadlines, your employees, they will stay in the know. And with these features, you can avoid mistakes and spend less time managing the platform. So for example, due date notifications, we can set up to 3 notifications, like 1 day, 3 days, and let's say 5 days. And you can do the same with past due notifications, again, up to 3 here. So even if they miss the deadline, you can still keep reminding them about this training. All right, Ina?
Yeah, great point actually about attractive subject line. Absolutely. So last but not least, compliance risk, which can be solved with iSpring LMS, is coming. We are going to talk about data security and privacy. So to maintain your company's image and positive reputation, it is crucial to prioritize privacy and security while also emphasizing the benefit of adhering to data regulations. You can establish clear data privacy policies and procedures, which will help you keep employees competent and compliant in their workplaces. And this helps build a strong business foundation. And iSpring Learn LMS can be a great solution at this point, but don't just take our word for it, right? And you can see it in action during a free trial. We are going to share the link in the chat a little bit later. So Natalie, would you like to add anything about how iSpring can handle privacy and security?
Of course, well, this one's hard to demonstrate because the most effective security measures, they are often operate discreetly. And when it comes to data security and privacy, well, you can be sure that you're safe with iSpring Learn, and because we are hosted on Amazon's ultra secure servers. I'm sure you're familiar with them, and our platform, it adheres to industry-leading security standards with features such as role-based access control, encryption, and user authentication. And today, we are excited to offer you a personalized recommendations to elevate your compliance training, all completely free of charge. So simply fill out the form in chat and be sure to schedule a Zoom demo with our team to discover iSpring solutions firsthand. You can scan the QR code on the screen and just book a demo with us.
Sure, yeah, wonderful. And guys, besides the online platforms, we also can provide on-premise solution, just keep it in mind. So that's a wrap on today's session, and we've covered fundamental tips that can save lives, money, and reputation. Investing in training, e-learning solutions, and fostering a safety culture are essential. So the key is to adopt a proactive and organized, approach to compliance, covering various activities and important regulations. So the iSpring team is here to assist you with that. You can schedule a demo with iSpring representatives. You can see the QR code on your screen, and we will be happy to help you to find the best solution. So as promised, we will provide a link to our free trial of iSpring Learn LMS right in the chat. And I hope you are staying tuned for our Q&A session as we are ready to answer your questions.
Right. Super. Thank you very much, Ina and Natalie. Good job. Yeah, we do have a question actually in the chat. I don't know which one to start from because both of them are quite relevant in my opinion. Let's begin with Audrey's question. Is there a way to have practice simulation training and make sure they are ready to conduct skills true to life? I guess that's the question that's coming from the idea that compliance training is clear and pretty evident. That's fine. How about more true to life skills?
Natalie, I think if you could be kind just to share your screen, because we do have an amazing module at iSpring during LMS,
Oh, you
which
came
is on the
prepared.
job. Mhm.
Just give
So
me a moment.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, just on the job training. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's so the on the job training module is basically like a new feature in iSpring Learn LMS, and it has been designed to streamline on-site training scenarios where a manager observes and assess an employee's work performance. So this module provides pre-made checklist templates. For example, an observation checklist, we can take it for floor sales reps. So you just add competency areas, you add performance metrics, and then observers, they just need to fill in the feedback for the employee. And then we just schedule an OJT session with an employee. So let's take Bradley.
Yeah,
And
this is
we'll
nice.
see and we'll see a completed session here. So observer just left some feedback about strengths, areas for improvement, left some comments to an employee, and we can open a detailed report here as well. So like see the observation score by competency areas, and a completed checklist. So basically, this makes the training process more transparent for employees because they have access to this report as well from their
Perfect.
user portal.
So
Mhm.
Bradley did well.
Yeah,
Bradley did
excellent
just
employee.
perfectly well.
Yeah. Okay. Super. Ladies, I do want to apologize because unfortunately, I think I'll have to skip the question from Sarah. And if you don't mind, maybe you could stay with us for a little longer in the chat and take Sarah's question there, or maybe suggest another way to contact you. I see the QR codes. They lead to your LinkedIn's. And I probably will need to just say thank you so much for everything you've shared today. The practical demos and screen sharing is always my best favorite part because it gives us a chance to really see the value of the activities that we are talking about. So thank you so much. And I hope we'll see you and see each other at the next iSpring sessions.
Sure.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.